How's it going, everyone? This is the Anime Man. Welcome back to some more Utau Mirai Neiro. So last episode, I actually don't really remember what happened last episode because it's been so long since I recorded this. So sorry to all the peeps who were waiting. But yeah, let's keep going. As Din sings little by little, the song we're working on gets close to completion. The two of us are doing our best aiming for the contest. And then in a little while, I'll be finished. Or it'll be finished, rather. Good work, Rin. So, what do you think of my singing? Well, we need to do a little more adjustment, but we'll be done tomorrow at the latest. I see, tomorrow will be finally done. Since we've been working on it the entire time, I haven't fully expressed my true feelings, you know? The song Din's been counting on, the song which I started working on for her. Thinking about it, this song will be something we always share. But when it's finished, things are pretty much over. No, things are just beginning. That's when it all starts. That's right, isn't it? We'll participate in the contest, and all those people will listen to us. Yeah, that's right. Certainly, that's one of our goals in completing this song. But that doesn't mean it's over. This song, which we've made together, will continue into the future. The people who listen to this, I wonder what they'll think of it. Well, I guess we'll find that out when we publish it. Where's your confidence? You should be saying, this song will take the world by storm or something. That sounds way _over_confident. Underscore. Nin always says things like this, and I can't help but smile slightly at it. But I think you're right. I think they'll like this song. Of course they will, because I'm singing it. What's with the underscores? Whatever. Yeah. And because you wrote it, right? I didn't expect her to say that. That smile you have, Din, that's foul play. You haven't changed since we first met. You're still just as cute. You haven't changed either. You're the same as when I met you. You mean the way I've been teasing you all the time? No, I mean that you're still just as cute. Correct! Nina's completely bewildered and looks like she's on the verge of shouting, but she holds it in. It's not like the same thing wouldn't work on me. From Nin's expression, it's a great success. Nin trembles with nervousness. Hey, why are you suddenly in a panic? Oh no, the intense summer heat must have finally gotten to you. What? I know, at a time like this, I have to sing my song of healing. Legends of the Ocarina of Time, anyone? Din is more agitated than she's ever been. In that case, don't sing, but call an ambulance for me. Actually, don't. That would only cause even more commotion. Hang in there, I'm gonna sing now. You don't have to sing. I guess I did say something rather out of character for me. But still, I don't suppose she needed to get this shaken up by it. You're really alright? The heat of the sun didn't send you to Paradiso. Wait. Paradiso? I think that's the name of a pachinko parlor in Japan. I don't know. I'll have to double check, but I'm pretty sure it is. It didn't. Why is she saying Paradiso instead of heaven? Phew, come on, don't alarm me like that. When I heard you say that thing before, I thought the world was about to come to an end. What is this? She isn't sad yet, her eyes are filled with tears. Already twice that fake look on her face. I vowed to harden my heart against it. Oh, it's about time for lunch, isn't it? Especially since you startled me on an empty stomach. Let's eat. Isn't it only that you're getting hungry again? Hey, since the song is close to being finished, can't we go all out to commemorate our success? Yep, she just ignored me completely. Again. It's okay, I'm used to it by now. Ha ha ha. Cold laugh. Go all out? What do you want to go? Order some food delivery. Pizza, pizza, pizza! There it is again. Pizza. Pizza you say? For me, that brings to mind bitter memories. Alright, we haven't had it now in a while. I think about it a bit and give my answer. Okay, we'll do it. I can't keep being bothered by something that happened in the past. Such as losing like half of like all my life savings on like 20 pizzas. Really? Yay! My generous handsome man. She clings to my arm. Through the thin cloth, I feel the soft touch of her. Of course. Hey, don't cling to me like that. Huh? How come? Just don't. Doing that only emphasizes the feeling of her breasts. You love that shit, don't you? Is this a good spot? Cut it out! Once I've caught my prey, I won't let go. I'm the prey? Somebody help me! Oh, someone here? At the sound of the door chime, Rin releases my arm. Oh, my cry must have been heard in heaven. Thank God. Could the pizza be here? I don't think so. The way in which she'd come running is too scary. I know you're kidding me, come on. Yes, coming! The chime resounds again. I hear the sound of fast-running footsteps and Din enters the foyer. Foyer, not foyer. It's two different things. Once again, she runs over by herself to meet him. With a fake smile, I go to see the situation. I know she'll be sociable with him, so there's no need for concern, but just in case. Who's there? Ah! Nin, what's wrong? I could hear that her voice was not the same as usual. I hurry into the foyer. When I do, standing there is... Okay! Whoa! That was the last person I was expecting. Miku, you're in the wrong game. This is a Din. What the fuck ever. I finally found you, Din. Miku-ne-chan. It's a girl with long green twin tails. Is that green? I always... See, that's interesting because to me that's blue. Is it blue for you guys? Do you... Okay, it's like... It's technically turquoise, but would you classify that as, if you had to, green or blue? Let me know in the comments below. There's a numeral imprinted on her left arm having the same design as Din's. Nothing in this world lasts forever. Sooner or later, everything comes to an end. My days with Din are no exception. Even now, the messenger of that ending has quietly arrived. I'm sorry for the sudden intrusion. I'm Vocaloid Model 01, Miku. Miku bows politely as she announces her name. Unlike Din, she has the atmosphere about her of a more composed girl. Though both are Vocaloids, their personalities are different, as well as their appearances. Opposite her, Din has said nothing since Miku came. Given how she usually is, I couldn't have pictured her like this. And I have a request to make of you today concerning Din here. I'm uncertain as to whether you're aware of this, but this girl is intended for promotional use by a music store. Therefore, if you'd be so kind as to allow me to retrieve her. Miku states the point of her visit in a detached, businesslike manner. With my hands tightly grasped, I develop a cold sweat. The day is finally here. I assume that Din has caused trouble in various ways while she was here. For that, I'm truly sorry. I believe a formal apology should be made at some point. Now then, Din, we are returning to the shop. Din? As Miku calls her name, Din begins to tremble. I force my way between them. Just a moment, you can't just show up out of the blue and say that. Was my explanation unsatisfactory in some way? No, I got the gist of it. Then what might be the problem? Miku continues to be very businesslike. I think about what I ought to say next. There's something I need to confirm. As you say, since Din came to my place, various things have happened. She wanted me to compose a song for her. A song, you say? Yes, something for her just to sing. At first I was going to refuse, but Din began to interest me. I became interested in what would happen if we made music together. As I talk, I recall the events of my life up till now, how being by myself come naturally to me. But then Din taught me something, about what it means to create music along with someone else. I just realized those sound effects are from the music. Why they added that effect? Who knows? What's that have to do with my retrieval of Din? It's simple. Din is now my partner. My partner is important to me. I'm not going to simply say okay and hand her over. I look Miku straight in the eye. That's the way I feel, and no lie. Protagonist is finally being a fucking man for once. Thank God. Despite what you say, Din still belongs to the shop. With all due respect, you do not have the right to prevent Din from being taken back. Also, I do not need to take your opinion into consideration. Wow, Miku's a bitch in this game. I merely wanted to expedite the retrieval of Nin. Miku-ne-chan. Nin addresses Miku in a small voice, but there is no reaction. I don't have the right? If that's the case, I'll buy Nin. Huh? Then there won't be a problem, will there? That is impossible. Miku quickly dismisses my proposal. Why's that? Nin was custom made, designed specifically for that store, as am I. We are far more valuable and expensive than the mass market Vocaloids. Is that so, Din? Yes. Din nods weakly. It looks like it's true. She said how high-end she was, and it turns out she was this. If we're through this, will you now give your consent? I'm sorry, but I have other errands to perform after this, so I'm afraid I must leave right away. Din, let's head back to the shop. Wait, I'm not finished talking. I feel we have nothing further to discuss. I have no leg to stand on, is that it? Certainly what Miku is saying is true, all too true. Now let's go, Din. Din, what are you doing? No. Din says in a low voice. Miku-ne-chan, I'm saying no. I don't want to go back there anymore. Don't be ridiculous. You know the duty that you must perform. But over there I can't sing any songs that I really want to sing. Miko-ne-chan, you were the one who told me, right? What a wonderful thing it is when you find a song you really want to sing. Well, I finally found one. Rin speaks from her heart. Miku listens silently. I can't discern what she's thinking from her expression. Certainly, I think it's good that you found a song you truly want to sing. Then? But you've done something wrong. You see, whatever the reason is, you've caused a good deal of trouble for a lot of people. I'm sorry about that. Apologizing to me doesn't change anything, you know. Damn, Miku, far out. You on your period? Again, Rin keeps silent and looks downcast. No doubt what Miku is saying is correct. However, you're going to take Rin no matter what? Yes, that is why I came. Moreover, I've considered the trouble that retrieving Rin causes. Why am I... It is a fact that Rin has caused trouble for you. And I offer you my deepest apologies for that. However, that and this are two different issues. I have already stated once that you do not have the right to prevent Din's being returned. Din's being returned? Din being returned. Fucking hell. Yes, I know, but I have one request. If this is about purchasing her again, could you wait just one more day? I interrupted Miku to say that. It was the last thing I could think of to say. One day? Why? Like I said, I'm working on a song for Din. The song will be finished tomorrow. So you're asking me to wait for that? Yes. My promise to Din is not yet fulfilled, that I would make a song just for her. I have no reason to listen to your request. Miko-ne-chan, I'm asking too, please. At least wait until the song is finished. Din begs Miku earnestly. A short time later, Miku sighs. Very well. Though I was sent here to retrieve you, I see no harm in delaying one more day. Tomorrow, however, whether the song is finished or not a no. Okay, I gotta have a talk with this translator. You must go back to the shop. Those are my terms. She probably thinks the odds are astronomical, so she plans to cover every detail. Rin, do you and this gentleman agree? Now that you've really any to prevent it, not that you've, whatever. Yes, I understand, Miko-ne-chan. I understand as well. If that's so, then I'll be waiting to take you back tomorrow, Rin. So saying, Miku heads for the door. Or so I thought, but suddenly she stops. Then she turns around. Oh, there is something important I didn't mention. Something important? Yes. Din, when you are returned to the shop, I suppose it's likely your software will be reinstalled. Same thing happened with Miku. By the way, if you guys haven't seen the Hatsune Miku visual novel that I did, done by the same people, I'll leave the first episode to that in the description below. It's pretty good. What? Since your actions were considered problematic, she says it as if it's a trivial thing, but Din reacts as if it's monumental. Well, yeah. I mean, I'd be fucking shocked too if someone was like, oh, by the way, tomorrow, everything you've ever known up to this point will be just completely deleted. About that reinstall, what will that do? All of Din's memory content stored since her activation will be cleared. What? You're kidding, right? Unfortunately, it's true. Miku says it without any change in expression. My head is spinning with this sudden turn of events. Isn't there some way to stop her from undergoing that reinstall? There is nothing I can say. People higher up than I have already decided on it. Why, you're a Vocaloid the same as her. How can you act like that? Dan, don't. I had taken a step forward, but Din stops me. If her memory is erased, Din won't be Din anymore, will she? So there's no way out of this? It's impossible. There has to be something we can do. My business here is concluded. Please excuse me. Hey! Not heeding my call, Miku departs, leaving only Din and me standing there. She found me quicker than I thought. Now it's pretty definite that we're going to have to say goodbye tomorrow, right? But it's good that we were given another day. So we can finish up that song, right? I know Din is deliberately trying to be strong. Despite that, or because of that, I can't be silent. What? How can you be so carefree? Don't you know that when you go back, your memory will be erased? I know that. Well then? Well, there's nothing I can do about it, so I thought might as well do what we want then. Begins to cry. Oh, don't cry. But for me, I don't know what I should do. Din. She's crying. The Din that is always cheerful, always enjoys teasing people. She's now crying like a child. I'm sorry, I was wrong. I embraced Din's slender body softly. To try and calm her down a little, I stroked her hair gently. Din, I don't want to forget you. Neither do I. I don't want Din to forget about me either. The days we had together where we enjoyed music together. Ding. Din and I gaze at each other. Oh, is it gonna happen? Seemingly drawn to each other by that, our faces naturally come close together. Yes! Didn't happen last episode, but it happened this episode. Our lips press against each other. Our feelings keep overflowing one after another. We continue to draw out our kiss. And then I'm not gonna say that. Hey Dan. Let's finish that song. I'm not sure how much time has passed since then. Seems we've already come this far up till today. Besides, this song is important to both you and me, so I want to see it finished. Din smiles. I feel a throbbing pain in my heart. Please, Din? Okay. I can't refuse Din's request, even if this is the song of our farewell. Singing fills the room. Her voice is light-hearted and carefree. Even at a time like this, Din can sing with enjoyment. I'm happy about that, even as I feel sad at the same time. My field of vision suddenly becomes distorted. A moment passes before I realize that it's caused by the tears in my eyes. I rub my eyes and gaze directly at Din. I want to burn that image into my memory. After all, when Din is singing and she's having fun, that's when she looks the most beautiful. Oh damn. Hey, don't push yourself too hard. I'm not. I can do a little bit more. Din, you can go ahead and sleep. When it's finished, I'll wake you. Din shakes her head. No, I can't do that when you're working so hard. The recording is all done. Now all that's left is the final editing. This is our own precious song. I don't want any compromises? No matter how small. Is that a word? Someone in the comments tell me, because I can't English. You really are a good person, aren't you? Now what are you saying out of the blue? I mean, for a girl who shows up out of nowhere to make her a song like this. No matter how cute the girl might be, that's something I've never heard of. Haha, maybe so. Thinking back to when we first met, I couldn't help but act strangely. When I came home, there she was in my bed asleep. Naked as well. Don't forget that's an important point. That was a shock. Nan, thanks for everything, really. You've done so much. I'm glad that I met you. Hey, wait before the song is finished before you start to thank me. Okay then, I'll thank you again when the time comes. Since I've never heard Din thank me, it's somewhat unsettling. How should I say it? It makes me upset. You know, Din. Yes? When the song is finished, why don't the two of us go someplace far away? Huh? We could travel around Japan while working on songs. It was an idea that had popped into my head. That or any other situation where Din and I are together, I feel would be okay. What do you think? Yeah, that might be good. Din quietly smiles. I'm satisfied with just that. Say, Din. Never mind. You're weird. I continue to work on editing the song as I talk to Din. The remaining time is passing slowly but steadily. I wonder how I first got into music. From the time I was born, I seemed to be wrapped into music. With all that so close by, I began to think about how much fun it would be to express various feelings through musical notes. Happy songs, sad songs, sweet songs, heartbreaking songs. I thought I would make all kinds of songs. I did everything by myself. Even till now, I never expected that to change. But that way of thinking ended up in pieces. That girl told me that music is something everyone can enjoy. And instead of going it alone, now I have a partner. And out of that, a new song was born. August the 17th. Okay, it's done. It's all done. The song is finished. I leap up energetically. A brilliant sunlight fills my eyes. Oh, when did it become into morning? I remember that the song was finished, but only vaguely after that. I must have fallen asleep right afterwards. But it's finally done now, Din. Huh? Din? I thought surely she would reply, but I hear no answer. Thinking she might still be asleep, I look over towards the bed. But the bed is empty. Hey, Din, where are you? Huh? My notebook PC is turned on. In the middle of looking for Din, I halt. My notebook PC is on the desk with the lid open. The power light is on, so it's definitely running. I don't remember using it though. Might as well shut off the power. I press a key on the keyboard. What's this? The PC awakens from standby. The display lights up with a flash. I'm looking at a text file. What's written here? Let's see, to Dan, from Din. Din? I peer close to the monitor. Good morning, Dan. If you're reading this, it means I'm no longer there. Sorry for leaving without saying anything. But I couldn't look you in the face and say goodbye. Thank you for all you've done for me, Dan. The days I spent working together with you on the song were so enjoyable. They sparked for me like a precious gem. I would have liked to heard the finished song, but I didn't want to wake you. But it probably turned out fantastic. After all, we made that song together. Thanks, Dan, for sticking with me till the end, in spite of all my selfishness. I guess my only regret... Regret? Did I really just say regret? Wow, that's a mood breaker. I guess my only regret is that I wanted to sing together with you again. I'm selfish to the last, aren't I? Well, that's all I had to say, so I'm going. Thanks again for everything, Dan. I love you. That idiot! I stand up just as I finish the letter. I leave her alone for a little while and she's up and does this. How much time do I have? I compare the file timestamp to the time on my watch. It hadn't been that long. If I hurry, maybe I can still make it. Man, she sure puts me through a lot. I gather up my USB stick, mic, PC and speakers, and I run out into the street. I should have asked where it was. I grumble while breathing heavily. I was just lucky to stumble upon it in a short time. Now I have to get it all set up. I take out the notebook PC and attach the USB memory. I hook up the mic and speakers and start it up. My hands are shaky as a result of being tired from running. Thinking of everything I have to do is making me nervous. I've got to calm down. Once the PC is running, I load up the data from the USB drive. Then I switch on the mic. Hey Dean, can you hear me? I shout into the microphone. I'll leave you alone and you pull this. If you have any memories left, get out here now. Now I'm going to let you hear the song you've been waiting to hear. You better be grateful. I realize that bystanders have noticed me, but I pay no attention. I press the playback button. The melody begins to flow out. It's the song Din and I created. I take a deep breath, and I sing, to match Din's voice coming from the speakers. Not one person singing, but two. If the feelings of this song can reach her, I keep singing, but there's no sign of Din. Regardless of being in vain, the song ends. I'm playing it again! Well, I never. Just what do you think you're doing? Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm not Din, it's Miku. I turn to look in front of me. Miku is there, just as she said. It's unthinkable that you would behave like this. This is a place of business. What about Din? Excuse me? What about Din? I approach Miku. I'm sure she knows what's happened to Din. Oh, Din's installation has been completed. That bitch! I feel as though someone has struck me on the head with a hammer. I feel my whole body losing its power. I drop to my knees. Can't be. Din. What are you doing? Why are you kneeling over there? Could it be you're begging for forgiveness? Huh? I hear a voice from over my head. At that voice I raise my head. Hi, how are you? What? Standing over there is none other than Din herself. For a moment I think I'm dreaming. I try pinching my cheeks. It hurts. Din, is it really you, Din? Of course, what other girl is this lovely? Saying something like that, it had to be Din. Without thinking, I reach out my arms to embrace her. What? Din slides out of the way, dodging me. Hey, why did you dodge away? Because you seem like you're all sweaty. I swear, you're too cruel. Well, it was just a gag. That wasn't any gag, she really meant it. Ahem, if you two are going to flirt, could you do it someplace else? Oh, sorry, Miku and Echan. Anyway, Miku, what's going on here? Whatever do you mean? As Miku answers with wonderment, I continue. I mean, Din, she was reinstalled, wasn't she? No, as you can see, she wasn't. Huh? But just before, you said her installation was completed. I know, I heard it. That's why I thought I was too late. Yes, the installation was completed of Act 2. To put it more precisely, what was installed was an update. An update? Right, an update. With Act 2, I'll perform even better than I did before. Din says it with gladness, but I still don't have a clue what's going on. But, Miku, what about what you said yesterday? What happened to all the talk about reinstallation? Oh, I was lying, you see. Lying? The shock makes me feel my heart would fly out of my mouth. I stand there opening and closing my mouth like a goldfish. I was curious. I wanted to find out what kind of person Din ended up with. I wouldn't entrust my precious younger sister to someone of questionable character. Wow, the ultimate troll. GG, Miku. I'm sorry about this, Din, but I had no idea what was going on either. Din appears genuinely apologetic. Then, the two of us were being manipulated by Miku? I know the means I used were not altogether admirable. I'm not asking you to forgive me, only that you take good care of Din. Miku bows silently. Of all the... well, I got conned so expertly that I can't even get angry. I ain't even mad! If you approve of me, I'd be glad to. Rather, I'll be the one looking after you. Oh, is that so? Hey, don't mess up my hair. Running off without saying anything and leaving behind a letter like that? That's because I didn't think we would meet again. Jeez, just don't ever do it again. That feeling of total frustration and loss. I don't want any part of that again. Okay, sorry. If you understand, then it's alright. Once more I rubbed Nin's head roughly. Hey, you're messing up my hair! I'm just tremendously glad that she's here. Heh. Rin, it seems you found a nice master. No, you're wrong, Miko-ne-chan. Oh, that's right, the two of us are... partners. 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 Friendship. Oh, there you go, that's the end! Ah. See, okay. Oh shit, I dropped the controller. Okay, the Hatsune Miku game was a lot more fleshed out. Especially at the ending. But, I can relate more to this game. Because, hey look, there's a speed art. I can relate a lot more to this game because you know how they were talking about, like, you know, music is enjoyable for everyone, and, you know, and the protagonist is like, ever since I was little, I was connected to music. Like, I really connect with that because I was exactly the same. You know, if you guys don't know, before I started YouTube, my one and only hobby was listening and playing music, and another big hobby of mine was writing my own music. That's all I used to do before YouTube. During high school, like, all I used to do was just watch anime, of course, but a bigger hobby other than anime was music for me, and it still is. I'm what you call a music nerd, but yeah, I really relate to that. Like, I wanted a way to express my, you know, thoughts and ideas through music, and I did that, and it was really fun. So I can relate to this protagonist a lot. Yeah. So I actually prefer, if I were to say which one was better, I actually prefer this game over the Miku game. I mean, like I said, they're both pretty good, but yeah. Also, I don't know if I'm going to play the Miku game on this, because, I don't know, kind of want to play something else, to be honest. But I played a Miku game, and I played a Kagamine Rin game. Two of my favorite Vocaloids. So we're done. Yeah! Also, I hope this music isn't copywritten. Otherwise it'd be awkwardos. Thanks, supplement time. You supplied my time pretty well. Fucking, I don't know. Alright, let's probably stop after the credits. Let's check it out. Yep. August the 24th. It's a week later. Hey, that's a nice cut. Yeah, I like that picture. Look at that. Badass. Over here, this should definitely be done this way. No, I'm leaving it the way it is. You're so stubborn, Nan. You're the stubborn one, Nin. We glare at each other so that you could almost see the sparks between our eyes. I won't give in on this point. There is also an in order to make the best possible song. Anyway, you're mean. Even though you said you would cherish me forever. Hey, I don't recall ever saying that. Oh, now you're lying. That's a no. You're acting like a little kid. It's better than being a liar. As we argue, I think back upon the events until today. Nin was custom designed for that music shop, and the shop manager happened to put her out in front of the store because she was popular. Nin stayed with me on the condition that I would write a song just for her. Now Nin and I are both working at that same music shop. This isn't the time to have an argument. If we don't make progress with the song, we won't make the deadline, will we? Okay. We'll call a temporary truce. We're currently making a song for a new contest. I really wanted to be in that contest. Don't bring that up. How many times have I apologized already? We made our first song in order to enter the first contest, but we violated the conditions, so we had to shelve it. The condition said that the song could not be performed anywhere. And you ended up singing it with all your might. Sorry about that. So we missed our chance. I didn't feel like entering another contest with that song. Though holding a concert, making an album and such would be fine. Anyway, you did all that for me, didn't you? I'm not sure about that. Maybe I just did it because I wanted to sing. You ever think about that? Nin, you're not being sincere at all. I can say the exact same thing about you. What's that supposed to mean? What do you think it means? Things between us are still the same as always. Well, something has changed. Just a little thing. This isn't what we should be doing right now. Yeah, you're right. Let's get going on this. Now then, let's try out what you said earlier, okay? Oh, you're okay with it? Well, I won't know unless we try it. It'll be great, you'll see. because now we're going to be able to continue to make music that will hopefully someday reach everyone, so that everyone can enjoy music together. And there we go. That's the end of Ringa Utau Mirai Neiro. Hope you guys enjoyed this series. Let me know in the comments below the next visual novel I should play, if you have one that you specifically want me to play. Actually, a few people, very generous people on Steam, actually gifted me a few visual novels, because it's the Steam summer sale right now. So I got gifted Hyperdimension Neptunia, the first one, and Go Nippon, I think. But there are some other ones that I might check out. Yeah, there are a few more in my wish list. Actually, I'll leave the link to the wish list in the description below so you guys can check out what games I'm thinking of playing, and then tell me which ones you want me to play. Or if there's, like I said, if there's a specific one you want me to play, then let me know in the comments below. But anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me on this mini adventure, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. As always, like and favorite if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more, and keep watching anime. Ciao!